is Dave, the CEO of Changing Vegas and the creative director of Asteroid Arena. And I'm excited to introduce you to our first artist that we're working with in Las Vegas. This is Toofie.
How you guys doing? I'm Jay Toofless.
I just wanted to ask you a few questions, Jay, about the project and what we're doing here. So tell them a little bit about yourself, like what kind of art do you do and how would you describe your style?
My name is Jay. I am a tattoo artist for about 21 years now. I was living out in Boise, Idaho. I moved here to Las Vegas right in the middle of the pandemic. I think I've been here about a year, probably like 9-10 months now. I think I moved out here last October.
We met right when you moved here, right? Pretty much.
I was traveling back and forth because I would come here on Comic-Cons, and there was always just such a good response here that I was like, it's in the middle of the pandemic. I was like, where am I going to be able to create, make art, and people will come and visit me and not be scared? You know, like New York, California, all those places don't have the draw and pull of Vegas stuff.
Yeah.
I work in a tattoo shop here. I'm really big in the tattooing world, the clothing world, designer clothes. Now I'm getting into gaming world and cards. And I work with Tops doing Garbage Pail Kids, Wacky Packs, Ninja Turtles. We did offshoots of like Rick and Morty, Star Wars.
Cool.
So I've really gotten my hands like in the whole nostalgia thing.
Nice. Yeah, well, that was like one of the main reasons I was so excited to work with you is that you have that background in trading cards and Tops.
I draw the original cards.
Oh, cool.
So when you open a pack and you find like an original drawing, that's in the pack. I do those.
I love your psychedelic style, and it was like perfect for an alien card game.
Yeah, we got to choose from a different choices of the characters, and there was some great ones that I wanted to do, like the pirates. The hippies were cool.
Yeah.
But the gloops was calling my name. It's like boogers, snot. You can't ever stop it because it keeps growing. There's no end to the chaos of the gloop.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
I agree.
The way we built the characters, like I really got a lot of freedom in it. Like living here in Las Vegas has given me so many opportunities, and this is probably one of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
Doors open all the time, and I jumped into this one as fast as I could, and I'm trying to bring in a bunch of my friends because it's all going to be Las Vegas artists.
Yeah. That's one thing we want to focus on is Changing Vegas. We're about Las Vegas and promoting Las Vegas, and there's so much talent in here, and a lot of time it's like overshadowed by the casinos and stuff. So
the art community here in Vegas is definitely growing.
Well, it's grown definitely, especially like
during the pandemic. Yeah, it really took over.
Well, in Area 15 opened and everything. I know some artists have moved out there for that, but
the whole art district downtown with everything going up, with all the like when everything got boarded up, they let us paint all the windows.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they gave a lot of money to it, and there's been a lot of like kickback money since COVID towards the artists, and it's been really cool watching.
Well, I think that's great. Like it's like that's one thing about Vegas is that like we haven't really fully reopened yet, and I think the city is like trying to reinvent itself right now.
A lot of cool hands-on stuff. Stoked to be part of the team.
Yeah, hell yeah, and we're really happy to have you, man. Well, one thing I thought was really cool is that, so the gloops, I want to talk a little bit more about the gloops. It's really interesting to me because they were the very first alien I came up with, right? I was sitting right outside.
Well, we drew them together at the...
Yeah, well, that was maybe like a week or two after I designed the whole game. Like, you just came along pretty much right after we designed. And the gloops were the first aliens I had designed, and it's the first artists that we signed. And we were both drawn to it. See, I didn't say do the gloops. You're the one that picked the gloops.
Well, it was like the style that I do is very psychedelic, very slimy, very... gross.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And so I like to do things that I don't want to say make people uncomfortable, but it definitely like when Pixar took over doing Disney.
Yeah,
like Disney was awesome. I grew up with all the great classic Disney, and then I saw Toy Story, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah,
my mind was blown.
Yeah,
I was like, "How did they do that?" And I started looking at how they would shape the colors and how they would do this, and so the way I did the gloops. I'm putting that action into it to where when people look at your cards, or what would the people look at? Most people look at it in such a simple, basic, everything's the same. I'm doing the same thing, but I'm adding Pixar.
Yeah.
And it changes the artwork.
Yeah, I think it's a great style, and I'm like super happy we went with
you guys are going to be very impressed. And we're pulling together a really good team.
I agree. Like, think about the kinds of people we're going to meet. Like, I'm super excited to just meet other people and all work together and make opportunities together.
But I think it's going to come out great for these guys. Like, when these guys start seeing how much you've put into it, like this game.
Yeah, well,
there's a lot of love and passion behind this.
and I love the love and passion behind your art. You know, right back at you. So.
Oh, thank you. It's nice to be able to have my artwork shown in different places. Like, I do a lot of stuff for tattoos and posters for bands and things like that. So to get into this world, because this world's a lot of fun.
Is there a website or anything where if someone wanted to like your stuff and wanted
Pretty much, I'm a very simple person. I have Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
It's hashtag Toofless, TOOFLESSJY. And that's the easiest way to find me.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks again, Toofie, for coming on. It was great having you. And stay tuned for more Artists Behind the Aliens. Take it easy, guys.